So today I want to talk to you in 5 minutes or less about habits, specifically like almost atomic habits, right? How to become a nuclear reactor, which is so much potency. And only you have the nuclear codes. How to unlock the nuclear power within inside yourself. The nuclear codes exist in your habits. It exists in what's going on every day. These are the nuclear codes, right? So imagine, right, if you get in 3 codes a day. I seen this post. It was like you need a spiritual hobby, intellectual hobby, and a hobby that makes money, right? These hobbies are very close to habit. They both start with an H, right? So honor your habits, honor your hobbies, and improve on those skills on a daily basis. And improving on those skills on a daily basis, you start to see that your life begins to change, right? And then 100 days from then, right, you'll see, damn, it's like I've had a nuclear explosion on my life and I'm living a completely different life than I would have imagined or what I was even living before, right? So that's why I say the habits that you do, they should be creative habits, not destructive habits, right? Because most habits that people do are destructive. But in order to clear those destructive habits, you must learn about good habits, be aware of your bad habits, slowly bring down the bad habits, and constantly bring up the good ones, right? With improvement on a daily basis, right? By whatever means you have to do this, you know what I'm saying? You do it. I'll later post some videos on this channel of how I track my habits, right? Because I track them. So I know I'm getting these dubs, because I need dubs every day. I need wins every day. I'm a winner. So by default, I'm constantly doing these creative habits. But for instance, one of them is content creation. I'm making a piece of content every day. Why is that? Because it's the first means in which I can create with my voice. Sound. One of the first things we was able to use. We cried. On your birthday, you cried. On your death day, you might not cry. But I guarantee though, before you die, you'll have your awakening. And I'd rather you awaken now and create and experience the best life that you can from your habits and being a creator than being a consumer your whole life, existing under consumer law, not even knowing the law that you existing under to maximize it, right? That's a problem. So I think the best thing to do is to become a creator first. And then you could focus on then you could focus more on the increments of the consumption, because God is not going to judge you based on what you, God, it says in the scriptures that it's about what comes out of a man's mouth, not what goes in it, right? So that means it's about the creation that you put into the world, not necessarily what you take from it, because God is abundant. Right now, of course, if it's one of the sins or a vice, you know what I'm saying? Then of course, arguably you're sinning still. You know what I'm saying? Which is against the law. But being creative and having productive creation habits like content creation is very important, especially in 2023, because we exist in a high consumption environment, a high consumption type of race thing going on that we got. So this is actually one of my shortest videos, but I'm gonna end it there. You just have to have atomic habits. These are your nuclear codes, and the nuclear codes are the daily habits, things that you do, right? And you have to have a long-term vision. And the best way to do that is to be around people who are actually have similar interests and are already ahead of you. You should be the dumbest person in your friend group. You should be the dumbest nigga there.
You left me for nothing. Now I'm coming better and I'm confronting anything that was aggravating. I'm feeling like I'm massing creation. This is something major. And major factor is I am a nuclear reactor inside of this matrix. I feel as though I'm coming with nature. They wanna play this game, but they don't understand the ancient DNA. See as the seep through my genes and my genes ways. I'm feeling